Hi, I'm McKenzie. I'm from San Francisco, California, and I went on the Florence program in 2011.
The Florence program is ideal for students passionate about art, art history, architecture, fashion, cuisine, and everything in between.
I chose Abbey Road because I wanted to go to a country that I'd never been to before. I didn't know anything about the culture, so I chose Abbey Road because I wanted to go to Italy because I knew nothing about it and wanted to study the language. And I chose Florence program over any of the other programs because I liked the idea of a stationary place and getting to know one city really well. My favorite parts of my Florence program included the counselors. They were amazing. Living in the apartments with people because it was a very realistic way for like pre-college experience. You had a roommate, you got a stipend for dinner and grocery shopping. I loved the cooking groups for dinner because instead of going out every night, we got to cook ourselves. I loved being in Florence because we learned art history, but then we actually got to go to the Uffizi and the Accademica and see the paintings in person. And oh, I love the suggestion box. We had a suggestion box, so if we found anything when we had our free time, we could put in the suggestion box. And I actually found like a little paper on a ballet performance, and I put it in there, and then we got to go and see the Roman ballet perform in Florence, and it was awesome. So one of the best parts of the Florence program is although it's stationary and you're there the entire week, on the weekends you get to go to little towns like Siena, Lucca, Cinque Terre, and it's amazing to see all of Tuscany and northern Italy. And then if you're going to go on the Florence program, I would highly suggest doing the Rome extension, which is an additional 4 days after the 4 weeks in Florence and Rome. And you see the Trevi Fountain, you go to the Vatican, and it's amazing. And it's also, besides just seeing all these new sites, it goes from a very large group of people to a very small, finite amount. And it's a really great way to leave Italy because instead of going from somewhere that was your home for 4 months to suddenly back home, it's a slow transition from leaving the trip. I would recommend Abbey Road programs to anyone that's open-minded to new experiences, curious about new cultures and languages. If you're a history buff or you really love art, it's really great because you'll go to a million museums in Europe. To people that are independent or looking to be more independent, Abbey Road is extremely excellent at balancing independence and being you're always being watched and you're always safe, but in the afternoons, like, you get your freedom to be like, oh, go explore this piazza and stuff. Okay, I would say one of the best things you can take away from any Abbey Road experience is the friends you'll make. I have good friends now that live 20 minutes from me and friends that live across the country that I've seen, and it's so great to get to know people. And now I'm going off to college and I have all these mutual friends with people because they know people from my trip.